Dice, celebrities, chance, glory, dice tournament. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, Dice Tournament 4 has arrived. You probably have been waiting since Dice Tournament 3 to find out what's going to happen in Dice Tournament 4, because Dice Tournament is the only live sport that is pure chance, that includes demographics, multiple demographics, many religions, many genders. Dice Tournament is everything. It even has an enigmatic host. My name is Jacob. It's nice to meet you. I'm the host of Dice Tournament because I have experienced a lot of insecurity and fear in my life about who to be and how to be. And I read a book by Shaka Senghor called How to Be Free, and he recommended play. And when I was a kid, I used to play these dice tournaments where I would flip a quarter, and I created my own bracket. And I loved the drama of competition and the, bravado of celebrities. And I would put my friends in there occasionally. It was just all kind of my interests, and they would compete. Very similar to MTV's Celebrity Deathmatch. Wish I could have got a cut of that. If I would have came out with this just a little sooner, maybe I could have had MTV. Maybe MTV would have made me a show, or vice versa. I would have made a show for MTV. I'm gonna try to up this just a hair. Okay. Whoops. So, thanks for watching. It's a work in progress. I'm a work in progress. Dice Tournament. This is Dice Tournament 4, which means it's the fourth time we've done this. We've actually done it a few more times than that, but I've even had trouble with the stream. So Dice Tournament 4 is 1% better than Dice Tournament 3. We got a few different camera layouts and some stuff I'm really excited about. So before we get started, let's go to the rules and make sure everybody knows exactly what Dice Tournament is all about. Dice Tournament is a single elimination tournament. The highest rolled dice wins. Ties require a reroll. A finals match is the best of 5 series. 3 players with the lowest win percentage are eliminated every tournament, which means there's a replacement pool. These are players that are currently looking to join Dice Tournament 4. How are they going to get in? Thanks for asking. Let's find out. These are the players that have been eliminated. Dice Tournament is a no holds barred. If you are the lowest win percentage, you potentially will be eliminated. We're about to get eliminating as we speak. Before we set up our Dice Tournament 4 bracket, before we fill this in with our players, we got to figure out who we're eliminating from Dice Tournament 3. Dice Tournament 3 went like this. Tom Cruise started off by taking down Jesus Christ, and then he couldn't be stopped. He went all the way to the end, ended up being a heavy alpha male final, and Tom Cruise and Joe Rogan. And Tom Cruise was successful 3-1 in the final series. And so in order to find out who is up for elimination, we're going to go down to Dick. Dick, can we hear from you? Go to a 1 dice roll off between these 6 players. 2 of them will be eliminated. The lowest 2 dice will be eliminated. So, Anthony Edwards and IShowSpeed have the same color dice. So I'm going to make Anthony Edwards now a white dice. But everybody else is their assigned color. Ray Gun here, Eminem, Bobby Lee, Brittany Broski. And now I got to go find Eminem. So we got a little bit of a new shot here. Take a look at this. You can see a little behind the scenes of how it goes down. Let's go to the field. You can also see the stats. Look at that. That was not the intent, but that's what we got. Okay, so here we are. 6 dice about to be rolled to determine which of these 6 players, 2 of these players are going home and will be eliminated from Dice Tournament 4. The action is already happening. Let's get down to the field and see. Well, this is not, shoot. I'm going to figure this out. Okay. Okay, here we go. Let's go down the field. Bobby Lee, Eminem, Ray Gun, Brittany Broski, Aisha Speed, and Anthony Edwards. Wow. Okay, what am I seeing? Looks like Brittany Broski has been eliminated and Ray Gun has been eliminated. Wow. If I could cue up some graphics. Ray Gun, Brittany Broski eliminated. I got to tell you, I like that very much. I was really worried about Bobby Lee being eliminated because our first 2 eliminations were people featured in this magnificent intro video. Dice, celebrities, chance, glory, Dice tournament. But guess what? Brittany Broski was eliminated. I knew Bobby Lee was up for elimination, but Brittany. So now 3 of the 6 celebrities from the intro video have been eliminated. It's really making it hard on our producers. We might have to make a new intro video. This is ridiculous. Anyways, Ray Gun, Brittany Broski, the women just fallen. Oh my goodness. So let's see then how that shakes out. So here is the bracket for Dice Tournament 4, but we need to eliminate Brittany Broski over here. Where were you at, Brittany? Okay, Brittany's gone. Goodbye. And also Ray Gun. Goodbye. And in their place, we are going to pull from the replacement pool. We are going to pull Yao Ming. We probably should pull some women, hey? But I'm kind of doing this on the fly. We're going to put China in, and China is going to take on Spider-Man in her first round match. And we're going to put Yao Ming in, and Yao Ming is going to be taking on Ronda Rousey in his match. And so there we go, folks. That is our... Oh, no, we have one more. Do we have one more empty space? Nicole Byer was out. Brittany Broski. And... yeah, I think we're good. I got to tell you guys, sometimes doing live is like a little tough to process all these screens, and I can't even find my mouse at this moment. My gosh. All right. Well, we're going to go with that. And so here's how it's going to work. This is the round of 32. Again, it's 1 roll. Each player has their colored dice listed next to their name. And you saw what it looks like to roll. So we're going to go down to Dick, and Dick is going to tell us about our very first match. Dick, why don't you tell him about our first match?
Amelia, hi!
Shall we eat?
Yeah, let's eat.
Okay.
Elmo washed his hands, so it's okay.
Does Elmo like nuggets?
Well, Elmo has vegetarian nuggets.
Oh, you're vegetarian?
Well, Elmo knows lots of chickens, you know. Elmo has friends that are chickens.
Oh gosh. That's right, folks. The Dice Tournament is a live broadcast. There is nothing... This is like the NFL, but only better. That's how I look at it. All right, Cookie Monster, Amelia Boulevard. Here we go. Ooh, only one made it down. Here we go. 4-6 in favor of Amelia de Moldenberg. And it's no surprise, is it, Dick? Thanks, Dick. So, second round, Lizzie Rose, my ex-wife, who I couldn't apologize enough for being an asshole and not a great partner. But she's currently taking on Bobby Lee, who brings me a lot of joy. Let's go down to Dick and hear what he's got to say.
I think the worst thing about being Asian American in this country is when people try to guess my nationality. I hate that! I'm Korean, I'll tell you, but don't guess. I was at a party once, this blonde walks up to me and she goes, "Oh my God, are you like Chinese?" "Are you like Chinese?" So I said, "No, are you like brunette?"
Okay, here we go. Oh boy. Bobby Lee comes in with a 3, And it's a tie. We got ourselves a tie. It's our first tie. DT4. One tie. I don't think you're going to want to watch me block back and forth. This might not be the play. Okay, here we go. Lizzie Rose, Bobby Lee. Roll 2. 6-2 in favor of Bobby Lee. Beautiful. Such good news. Lizzie Rose is actually my daughter's choice for the dice tournament. Evie, maybe you shouldn't share your kids' names on the internet. I don't know. I don't have the parenting manual. But anyways, I'm sorry, you've lost. But Bobby Lee, we'll move on. Okay, so let's move Amelia on here. And let's also move Bobby on. Bobby Lee and Amelia de Moldenberg. Two people who, in my internet searching, I don't believe have ever been on camera together. But I've been known to be wrong before. Let's go to the field for our next match, which is going to be Wonder Woman versus Joe Rogan. Dick, do we have anything we can say about the stats for these two players? Okay, Wonder Woman in the blue dice. Joe Rogan, the big black dice. There's dice down there, but that's okay. This is dice tournament. It is vicious. Wow. Joe shows up with a 3. And here we go. Wonder Woman's coming down right now. And that's a 4. That's a Wonder Woman victory. Congratulations, Wonder Woman, taking down Macho Man, Podcast Man, Joe Rogan. Okay. Thanks for following with me. It can be a little clunky. Next match is one near and dear to my heart. My girlfriend remarked that there's a lot of sports players in Dice Tournament, and it's true. This next round features one of the best sports players, and that is LeBron James. And I asked LeBron James if he had anything to say about his matchup. But let's go down to Dick to find out.
What are we doing? What are we doing? Where's my teammates?
Yeah,
Where's
like, why y'all not like
Yeah, what's up? Everybody like
Here at Dice Tournament, the man will not be stopped. He is at least moving on today. And here we go. Up next is Eminem versus Will Smith. Let's get down to Dick, who talked to Will Smith before this match. Dice. They got some dice down there already, but they got to compete. Let's go. 2-4 in favor of Will Smith. Eminem was in the elimination round. Thanks, Dick. I appreciate your efforts. You're an amazing color commentator, and I couldn't be more happy to be here as your partner. So what that means is that Will Smith is moving on to the round of 16. Just like so. And who will he face? Well, it'll be either Jesus Christ or Neil deGrasse Tyson. That will be our next matchup. So let's go down to Dick and see what we got. As it stands, it seems to me Neil deGrasse Tyson has the advantage here. But we're going to go down to the field, and we're going to find out if he can pull it out. And as what happened last time, the person who eliminated Jesus Christ won the whole tournament. So it may be a blessing. And here we go, science versus religion. Let's see what we got. Jesus with the cloudy gray, and Neil deGrasse is actually that peach one, so I got to go get it. Here we go, roll 1. Ooh, we got a stuck one. Okay, so Jesus Christ has a chance to be a jackass here. Jesus Christ has a chance to be a jackass here. In case you didn't know what a jackass is, if one dice is already in the hexagon and the second dice comes in after and it knocks that dice and changes it, that's called a jackass. So Neil deGrasse Tyson is at a 4. Well, let's see if Jesus Christ can pull a jackass. Nope. He pulled a falling out of the arena. Let's go back to a jingle. Do we got a jingle we could play while we fill some time? Okay, we're back. Oh, no, we're not. Okay, here we go. Jesus Christ coming in hot. Ooh, he didn't even need it. He didn't need a jackass. Neil deGrasse Tyson is, dude, Neil deGrasse Tyson. Oh, that was Jesus. Jesus. Pulled it out. All right, Neil deGrasse Tyson has a great percentage. So this is a positive showing for Jesus. And Jesus versus Will Smith. That's going to be good. That's going to be good. All right, so let's go to our next matchup, which is Muhammad Ali versus Kali. Kali, the Hindu goddess of death. Muhammad Ali, the boxing god of death. I don't know. Again, I don't have writers. I don't have writers. I have a split second to think about it. I can't even get the dice out of the hexagon before I'm going to throw the other ones. Okay, here we go. Muhammad Ali, Kali, coming down. Muhammad Ali with that white dice, Kali with that black and red, and it looks like that's a win for Kali. Kali will move on into the round of 16. All in all, Kali has had a good dice tournament record. I'm not sure what the stats say right now, but we'll get to it. Up next is a fun one. Johnny Knoxville versus Mr. Beast. My childhood idols and my child's childhood idol. My kids watched a lot of Mr. Beast when they were little. I watched a lot of Jackass. Different strokes for different folks, I guess. So Johnny Knoxville is coming in with the yellow, and Mr. Beast is the red. And there's dice already down there. Let's see how this goes. Well, that is a double miss. Let's try it again. Ooh, okay. Mr. Beast represented by 3. Let's get these out of here. Okay. Here we go, Johnny Knoxville. The reason it's called a jackass, the reason knocking someone's dice and changing it is called a jackass is because Johnny Knoxville did it to Simone Biles in DT3, and it was the first time it happened since this rule has been in place. And then in that very same match, Simone Biles did a reverse jackass and beat Johnny Knoxville. Let's see what happens here. Ooh, he tried. I looked like he was trying, but that's a tie. Let's go again. Here we go. Roll 2. Hey, Johnny. Hey, Johnny. All right, Johnny moves on. Mr. Beast, good job. I so want you to be on my program. Mr. Beast, you're a YouTube legend. I'm just following your footsteps. And I still watch your shit, even on Amazon. Bop, 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 bop. Here we go. Johnny Knoxville moves on to take on Kali. Wow, guys. All right, here we go. Let's go to the other side of the bracket now. We're going to go to the first matchup on the right-hand side, which is Amanda Yates Garcia versus Tom Cruise. And Tom Cruise, as we mentioned earlier, is good. He's got a good record in the dice tournament. Let's go to Dick to find out a little bit more. Roll 1. Is still alive. She is towards the bottom of the win percentage, but I don't know if it's going to be an elimination just yet. Okay, next matchup. Malala Yousafzai versus Drake. Let's go down to Dick. Dick, we can't have you saying that. We need viewership. China they want to sponsor us, but we need our numbers. I can't even pretend well. This guy's bending over. Here we go. Here we go. Dude, that pop up. My God. Here we go. Drake, Malala Yousafzai, roll 1. 2-2. We got a tie. I didn't quite build a jingle yet for a tie, but it's coming. It's coming, y'all. Okay, so here we go. Roll 2. Drake versus Malala Yousafzai. Pakistani woman, Canadian man, head to head. Okay, Drake rolls a 5. Malala has a chance. Malala has a chance here. Oddly enough, it was a 6 for her, but here she comes with the 5-5. Wow. 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 Even as the host, that's good stuff. Okay, here we go. I'm going for another one. Roll 3 for these two. Oh, another 5, and Malala's out. This is a battle. This is a battle, folks. Dice tournament is not for the. Oh my God, Dick, has this ever happened to us before? Drake made it all the way to the Final Four in Dice Tournament 3, and where he lost to Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise still alive in Dice Tournament 4. Drake still alive in Dice Tournament 4. But, oh, you know what? Malala Yousafzai also made it to the round of 4. Holy shit. Malala Yousafzai and Drake, Final Four in DT3. And here they are in the first round. They are, is this the 4th roll? Is this the 5th roll? This is drama, folks. If you think the NFL and MLB can match this, you're wrong. This is pure sport. Okay, here we go. Malala Yousafzai, Drake, roll 5, I believe. 4-3! Malala pulls it out! Gosh. If I knew a Drake song that was angry, I would sing it right now. But I just don't. I don't actually know any Drake songs. But I once watched a Sunday Conversation with Drake, and that was pretty funny. And Drake has, like, I don't know, internet fame, kind of. And that's kind of one of the points of this. It's a little bit like social hacking, you know. And if in the future FanDuel wants to sponsor this and people can bet on it, I think it'd be really fun. I'm having a lot of fun. And the reason I'm having fun, or the reason I'm trying to have fun, again, is to move past fear and insecurity. But also my daughter made this beautiful thing when she was a kid that said, fun is fun, love is love, have a happy and exciting day, have fun every day. And I love her, and I'm inspired by her words. So here we go. Next match is going to be Ronda Rousey versus Yao Ming. And this one in particular is really special. Dick, will you tell us a little bit why it's a special one? No, it has not. Let's get that cleaned up while you watch a jingle. All right, here we go, folks. Ronda Rousey, Yao Ming. Roll 1. It's 2-6 in favor of Yao Ming. Congratulations, Yao Ming. Ronda Rousey, yikes. Yikes. That's all I gotta say. Maybe this makes sense. She's a real powerful female. All these females are real powerful. And Dice Tournament isn't just a game of power. It's a game of strategy, mind, heart, chance, glory. Anyways, our next matchup, Stone Cold Steve Austin, who my girlfriend described as boring. And so during DT3, we played his opening intro. And if you take a look at the field, you'll notice that it is surrounded by WWF wrestlers because Stone Cold actually is the only player who is drawing a crowd. All these wrestlers are here to see their fellow brother, Stone Cold Steve Austin, taking on in this round AOC of political fame. I'm going to clean out the field and we're going to get going because this gold dice is also the same one that Ronda Rousey had. But now she's out. AOC, Stone Cold, Steve Austin. Roll one. Ooh, AOC putting up a 6. Stone Cold, if I were you, I would go for that jackass, sir. Let's see what he does. All right, here we go. I'm going to pop this in here. You can watch it for a second. Get down to the field. He wasn't able to do it, and he really put up a poor effort. That's an AOC victory, which is good because AOC, I don't think, has had a win in a little bit. So congratulations, AOC. You're moving on. Let's see. Let's get Yao Ming moving on, too. Okay, Yao Ming is going to move on to the round of 16, and AOC also moving on to the round of 16. So it'll be AOC versus Yao Ming. Oh, Nicole Byer. Yes, Nicole Byer has been eliminated, which means we need to get somebody in there. And we're going to put in Yoda. My friend Zach really wanted Marvin the Martian. I wanted an alien. I wanted an alien in the bracket. You don't see this, but we're going to go with Yoda versus Ant. Oh, sorry, guys. A little rough on the presentation here. But I switched up the bracket. It was Nicole Byer taking on Anthony Edwards, but Nicole Byer has been eliminated, as we have already stated. And so I put in Yoda. And Zach, if you're out there watching, I want you as my co-host on one of these. But I've substituted a Martian, Marvin the Martian, for Yoda. I got a thing for Muppets. It's kind of my thing. And it's kind of my tournament, so I do what I want. But I want friends, and I can work. Anyways, Yoda versus Ant. Yoda is represented by the gray speckly dice. Ant is the purple dice. Let's get down to the field and see how this goes. True youth roll. That was my Yoda. Anthony Edwards advances, which is awesome because Anthony Edwards is my son's choice for the dice tournament. And so if you're out there, my boy, Ant moves on. Congratulations. And we're almost wrapping up the round of 32. We got I Show Speed versus Rosalia. I Show Speed versus Rosalia. Actually, let's get down to Dick, because apparently I Show Speed had something to say about his matchup. Is that correct, Dick? Ew. It's not a bull. Okay, here we go. I Show Speed, Rosalia. That pop-up will be the death of me. Here we go. Roll one. 3-3. We got a tie. Feel for round 2. 3-3. Roll 2. Speed, Rosalia. Ooh, what happened? Uh-oh. All right, Rosalia put up a 5. All right, Speed, I'm so sorry, bro, but you're going to be up. We're changing you to a blue one. Blue dice coming for Speed, and that's a 3. That is a Rosalia victory, and it's not. Check. Well, good news, bad news. Bad news is Dick's mic hasn't been on all DT4. Good news is it's 4:30 and I've been doing this for about 45 minutes. I don't know. So I'm going to keep rolling. Forgive me that you couldn't hear some of that. It's a little bit of a bummer. But I think we got it and everything else. So that's positive. Anyway, the show must go on, folks. And so who's going to be taking on Anthony Edwards? It is Rosalia. And these two, I want to say, have played before. We'll have to look back in the archives and see what we got. But for this next match, Margaret Atwood and Simone Biles, I'm going to make Simone Biles the black and white, and Margaret Atwood is going to be the black and gray. We're going to get down to the field and see. Again, Simone Biles is the black and white. Dice coming down. Here we go. 6-2 in favor of Simone Biles. Margaret Atwood, the pick of my girlfriend. I'm so sorry, Aaron, but you are not moving on. Simone Biles is moving on to the round of 16, which is good. She had a good showing last round, and it looks like it's continuing for her. And we're in our last matchup in the round of 16, which is China. Our first-time entrance, China, with the shiny green, and Spider-Man with the marbled blue and purple. And we're going to leave those dice down there. We're just going to roll with it. China, Spider-Man, roll 1. Let's get it. 4-3 in favor of Spider-Man. Congratulations, Spider-Man. China, it is only your first dice tournament. There's many more fun times ahead for you. Fun times? I don't know. Let's get some better words than that, bro. There is many epic battles in store for China. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so Spider-Man moves on. So we are at the round of 16. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to run the round of 16. Before we run the round of 8, we're going to do our next elimination round. Because technically speaking, I really wanted to have the elimination round take place. Maybe I'll keep eliminations for the next tournament. I'm going to roll with it. So we're going to keep rolling here. We're going to go to our first matchup in the round of 16, which is Amelia de Moldenberg versus Bobby Lee. I have a feeling these two will, at one point, do something together. Who would be on whose podcast? For some reason, I see Bobby Lee inviting her more than her inviting him. But I would love to be wrong. And, yeah, I love being wrong. I don't think I'm always right or something. Oh, man, I changed that other light to yellow. Now the field looks extra yellow. Ay, guys. Technical issues. I was trying to brighten my face, but now I made the field a little more yellow. But let's get down to it. Amelia de Moldenberg, Bobby Lee. Round of 16. Amelia, very familiar with this. Bobby, I don't know if this is his first time in the round of 16. I don't think so. But let's clean this out. Let's get down to it. Here we go. Roll number 1. And that goes, ooh, we got ourselves a tie. We got a tie. I want to change the color of this light. Do. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. 5-5. That's a tie. Here we go. Roll 2. Bobby Lee, Amelia de Moldenberg. 3-3. That's a 2. 2 in a row. Here we go. Third roll for these two. A fight. A real battle. And that's an Amelia de Moldenberg win. Amelia de Moldenberg is very impressive. She's got a very solid win percentage. And she continues to dominate. But, oh, folks, this is getting good. This is getting good because if we take a look at the bracket, what do we see? We see that Amelia de Moldenberg has the potential to be going up against LeBron James. LeBron James currently going up against Wonder Woman, and if he advances, it's going to be 2 of the 3 best players head-to-head in the round of 8. This is what freaking glory dreams are made of. That's not even a real phrase. But it's my show, and it's how it's going. This is how it's going. It's really a bummer that Dick didn't have audio. Oh, it's really a bummer. Felt like we had a little bit of good dialogue at the beginning. I was queuing up some videos. Dick, are you still here? Yes, Jacob, still here. But can we hear you, Dick? Yes, we can hear you, Jacob. Okay, great. So, again, LeBron James, Wonder Woman. LeBron James looking to continue his dominance. Wonder Woman looking to stake a position in Dice tournament history by taking down the current #1. Let's see if she can do it. Here we go. Ooh, it's a 3 for Wonder Woman. Where's LeBron? LeBron fell out. Okay. So LeBron's got a chance for a jackass here. Let's see what he does. Here comes LeBron. 3 to... Oh, what do we say? We have not had this yet. We got a dice that's on its side. Man, if there was anybody watching live, I'd go to the comments, but we don't have any live viewers. Frankly, my girlfriend's the only one who watches. But maybe someday. Maybe someday. A boy can dream, you know? I'm going to go with... It's got to be a reroll. I'm going to go with a reroll. I'm going to let Wonder Woman stay that 3. But LeBron, you got to go again. I mean, 4 and 5, both of those were higher than 3, but it's not fair. Wow. LeBron James with a nasty jackass there. Bumps Wonder Woman's 3 into a 2 and moves on. Wow. But what that means is LeBron James and Amelia de Moldenberg will be going head-to-head to get to the round of 4. And ultimately, this is also for the top win percentage in Dice Tournament. These two, one win separates them. And it's getting dark. Frankly, I need to call. I actually need to text I got dinner plans coming. Hi. Dice turning. Be done around 5. Come over whenever. Come over whoever. Gosh, I'm not a good texter. Come over whenever. Come over. Maybe I should just type phrases and let you watch me type, because that in and of itself is humorous too. Okay, lights are going down. It's getting dark here, folks. It's getting dark. All right, our next matchup. Ooh, this is a good one. Will Smith versus Jesus Christ. Will Smith and Jesus Christ. Let's get down to the field. See how this goes. Will Smith in the red. Jesus Christ in the gray dice. Here we go. Coming in. 6-1. That's a Will Smith victory. Will Smith just slaps Jesus Christ as if he was Chris Rock. Did Chris Rock play Jesus Christ in a movie? I don't know. Because if he did, I would love to queue up. I mean, actually, you know what? I could have queued up. I'm going to queue up Will Smith slapping Chris Rock. And one of these rounds, I will play that video after Will Smith wins. Because he just spanked Christian's Lord and Savior, Yeshua. But now it's time for the Hindus' deity. Kali, Johnny Knoxville, the original jackass. Okay, I need to go get some dice. I need to get that yellow one, and I got this black one. Let's go to a quick intro here before we roll it.
Celebrities, chance, villain, dice tournament.
All right, Johnny Knoxville versus Kali. Let's get it on. Kali black and red. Johnny Knoxville yellow. Johnny Knoxville puts up a 3. Kali jumps out. Here we go. It landed at 2 right between Mark Henry's legs. Let's see if that's good luck. That's a tie. Kali ties it at 3. We're going to a reroll to face off against Will Smith in the round of 8. That's a Kali. That is a Kali victory. Oh man, it was almost Kali, Jesus Christ, but Will Smith advanced. And so it will just be Will Smith versus Kali. Will Smith taking down deity, potentially taking down deity after deity here as he took out Jesus, and now he's aiming for Kali. All right, let's get to the right-hand side of the bracket and see where this leaves us. We got Tom Cruise and Malala Yousafzai. Tom Cruise also still alive for the highest win percentage here at Dice Tournament. But she's got stiff competition as Malala has quite a bit of momentum coming into this one. She just took out Drake. She made it to the round of 4. Did she lose to Tom Cruise? I gotta see this. Who did Malala lose to she lost to Joe Rogan. Okay, so Malala has been close. She's been close. She's never played Tom Cruise. This will be a first. I'm going to go clear these dice out. We got a clear yellow one for Malala and the traditional white and black for Tom Cruise. Here we go. Roll 1. Tom Cruise. Hey, Malala Yousafzai. Pop, 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 pop. Oh, boy. Where's my mouse? Way to go, Malala. Congratulations. And again, I need to fix your name. I have so many apologies. It's a learning journey. That's what this is. It's a learning journey. I'm learning how to be a better broadcaster. I'm learning how to build better scenes so viewers can see them and interact with them. Camera work could use some love. All right. We're going to a newbie for this next one. It's Yao Ming. He's already made it to the round of 16, and he's taking on AOC. Yao Ming represented by these bone dice, and AOC the black and red. We're going to keep those dice down there, and we're going to go for it. Here we go. They're coming in. Ooh. Ooh. Where do we go? 2 to 3. That's an AOC victory. Yao Ming, congratulations, winning your very first match of Dice Tournament. But AOC she's a grizzled veteran at this point. She's been around for a bit. That's actually, we'll check in with AOC's score shortly. But yeah, we're not going to do that right now. And now I'm regretting that I touched it on this screen. Just behind the scenes. Thanks for listening, everybody. Okay, so AOC moved on. Now we got Aunt Rosalia. My current favorite musical artist, my son's current favorite, I guess I would say my favorite basketball player. I got a rooted interest in this one. I don't have a favorite, but I love my son, and I love Rosalia. If you haven't heard the song Berghain, you should take a listen. It's beautiful. That's the end of the thought. Okay, here we go. No pop-ups. No pop-ups, no pop-ups. Okay, I need to find that purple dice for Anthony Edwards. I got Rosalia's dice here, and where's Ant's dice? I couldn't find the purple one, so Ant, you're going with the brown. I'm throwing a brown one for Ant. Here we go. Ant puts up a 1. He's going to be mad about that. I tell you what, I would be mad about it too. A substitute dice at the last minute. Come on, what is this? What is this, amateur hour? Sorry, Ant. But Rosalia moves on to the round of 8. And she'll take on either Simone Biles or Spider-Man, as this will be the last matchup in the round of 16. Simone Biles, the black and gray. Spider-Man, the marbled blue and purple. Let's see how this goes. Ooh, wow. Spider-Man puts up a 1, and Simone Biles went all the way over here. My goodness. Okay, I'm going to take out these other ones so So we have a chance here. Simone Biles known for her jackass. But she didn't even need to. She flirted with it, but she didn't need to. She won it fair and square. So that is going to be Simone Biles versus Rosalia in the round of 8. So we got all women on the right-hand side of the board, and we got, yeah, look at that. Look at that. I already moved Will Smith? No, okay. So, yeah, there we go. 6 women, 2 men. Will Smith and LeBron James representing for the men. And, you know, the light, we're losing our light. We need to keep going. Dice Tournament 4 has been nothing but a success so far. I'm happy and thankful to our sponsor, San Pellegrino, keeping me, hydrated and lubricated. And I'm happy to generic Amazon headphones for making sure the audio is good. YouTube for the streaming capabilities. Instagram for letting me market it. No one has clicked on it from Instagram for DT3. So either Instagram's dead or I turned everyone off enough so they're not listening to me anymore. Anyways, thanks for listening to my personal shares. Let's go to... This is frankly... this match needs to be talked about. Dick, can you show the stats? LeBron James, Amelia de Moldenberg. These 2 competitors have really made a mark on the Dice Tournament landscape. It's only 4 years in, but already these 2 have, again, made a mark or something. So you can see down at the bottom, LeBron James 7-2, Amelia de Moldenberg 6-2. And so this match is of utmost importance and frankly good enough. It's happening in the round of 8. That's the beauty of Dice Tournament. There is not, in March Madness, it's like, oh, Team 1 plays Team 16 to make it easy for them. No. Dice Tournament, they up the ante. We up the ante. Let's get down to the field. Okay, here we go. Amelia de Moldenberg, the blue and clear dice. LeBron James, the yellow or gold dice. Some may say Lakers gold. Here it is, folks. In the battle for the highest win percentage, roll 1. LeBron James puts up a 3. Amelia de Moldenberg jumps out of the bin. Let's see what she does. Is she going to go for that jackass or is she just going to roll straight? Let's find out. And that's a 6. It's going to the women. It's going to the women. Amelia de Moldenberg moves on to the final 4. And now I can't click on this freaking... Oh, no. All right. That's okay. Wait. Okay. Will Smith, Callie. Will Smith is represented by the red dice. Callie is the black with red. Let's see if my screen has unfroze or if it's still frozen. Let it go, let it go. Frozen songs are in my head. Because I said frozen. Callie, Will Smith, row 1. Here we go. Callie puts up a 1. Will Smith falls out. This is where you do not want a jackass. This is where a jackass can really bite. Let's see what happens here. Will Smith coming down with a 3. Will Smith moves on. Will Smith, the spaghetti-loving rapper, moves on. We're having a little trouble with our monitor here. So I'll tell you what, we're gonna remind you all what is at stake. Dice, celebrities, chance, glory, Dice Tournament. That's right, folks. Dice Tournament. Callie, Will Smith, that already took place. Will Smith won that one, so Will Smith is going to go on to face Amelia de Moldenberg. But we're having a little bit of a computer error here. And so we're going to queue up one more jingle while this refreshes. Oh my gosh, what is happening to the internet? Thanks for your patience. We are almost there. We are almost there. We got our web page back up. We just got to get the tournament lined up so everybody is able to see what is happening. And then we will go to it. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Do we have it here? Let's go to Jacob and find out. Almost. We are just off-centered. And so once that's straightened up, we should be in good shape. Oh, this is padded that way. Let's see if I can fix this. Guys, I gotta tell you, live broadcast ain't easy. I mess up so much at my job. I'm actually wearing merch from my job right now. Shout out to our kids. Yeah, why did I say I mess up a lot? I do a lot of live broadcasting at work, and it's tough stuff, man. This is tough stuff. It's also tough to talk a lot. I mean, it's not tough. It's just like to make a good broadcast, it'd be nice to kind of fill in the space. You feel me? But that's why, again, Zach, if you hear me, I need you, bro. I need you in my life. All right, so it's a little crooked, but it's good enough. It's good enough. And can we move Amelia de Moldenberg into the finals? Yes, we can. She's taking on Will Smith. Her name is so freaking long. This English broad has the longest name. It makes it hard on the producer to put their name in. Anyways, let's find out who the other round of 4 is going to be, and we'll get to. Come on now, guys. Canva is having issues. Thanks for bearing with me. I mean, you might not be, but what I know is I gotta quit this and refresh. We're almost home. Thank you. It's been 1 hour and 7 minutes. I'd love to keep these under an hour. So that is my long-term goal. And production. The production could be improved in so much that it would flow a little faster. And that will be work to be done. And I'm not afraid of a little work, if you know what I mean. Okay, here we go. Speaking of work, Malala Yousafzai has put in some freaking work. She's been killing it the last DT3. She was killing it. DT4, she's here in the round of 8. And let's go down the field. Malala Yousafzai with the yellow and AOC with the black and red. But there's already a black and red down there, so we got to go grab that one. Let's grab it. And here we go, roll 1 between these two powerful women. That's a 3-3. That's a tie. We got a tie. Malala Yousafzai. Malala Yousafzai was tying Drake up too. She is a fierce competitor. She doesn't want to lose. That's what I think is happening. Let's go get that dice. I could actually play a little jingle when I do that. Hey, that could be pretty funny, maybe. All right, here we go. Let's roll them up. 2 for Malala Yousafzai. AOC jumps out. Let's see what happened. Where'd she go? Right between. Here we go. All right. AOC coming down. 5-2. That's a win for AOC. Malala. Beautiful work. You're really putting in some solid numbers. Your win percentage is rising. You're a beautiful competitor. I'm so happy that you're part of this dice tournament. Our only Pakistani at this point. Next up is Rosalia from Spain versus Simone Biles from the US. And that's working again, which is lovely. Rosalia, black and white, big dice. Simone Biles, the black and gray. We're going to keep those dice down there because we're moving this thing along. Here they come. 5-1 in favor of Rosalia. Motomami, 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 Motomami. Motomami is going to take on AOC in the final four. Wow. I don't know where AOC is from. I guess maybe it's an ignorant assumption to say she's from the US. I know she's from New York, or she represented New York, but I don't know if that means that's where she's from. Anyway, we're down to the final four, folks. We got Amelia de Moldenberg and Will Smith going head-to-head. Will Smith known for eating spaghetti. Amelia de Moldenberg known for eating chicken. We got a couple of big eaters here in the final four. Amelia de Moldenberg is going to be the blue dice, and Will Smith will be the red dice. Let's clear this pat. Let's clear this. Let's clear the hexagon. And here we go. To go to DT4 finals, it's Amelia de Moldenberg taking it from the spaghetti-loving, hip-hopping Will Smith. Will she have a chicken shop date with Rosalia again? These two have starred in a YouTube video together in which they ate chicken in a flirty fashion. But now they are going to be head-to-head, potentially head-to-head in Dice Tournament Finals. If AOC doesn't have anything to say. But let's see. AOC Rosalia is going to be our last. Oh. It's getting a little squirrely here, guys. It's getting a little squirrely. I need some focus. Focus is one of my goals for 2038. I can focus. I can grow. I can excel. I can live a joyful and beautiful life. Anyways, I have some goals for 2038. Thanks to Renee Sills and Embodied Astrology, I have been setting some goals for 13 years from now. 2038, here we come, baby. 2038, here we come. By 2038, we might be on DT 700. I'll pass Chris Collinsworth, who just did his 500th broadcast. Here I am at DT4, and I got to tell you, I'm tired. I've only been doing this for 4 years, but the fun and the drama weighs on a person. I think I had like a full head of hair when I started this. And now look at me. I'm trying to swoop over hair to cover up spots. It's embarrassing. Okay, here we go. AOC, Rosalia. Rosalia, big black. And, I'm sorry, AOC is black with red. Rosalia is the big black. So here we go. Motomami, Motomami, Motomami. That is Rosalia. As if it was meant to be, it comes down to the chicken shop date. Chicken shop date turns into Dice Tournament Final. Rosalia versus Amelia de Moldenberg. And I couldn't be more excited. As a reminder, the finals is a best of 5 series. So there's going to be 5 rolls. But the first person to win 3 will be the champion. So one more time, I'm going to venture down to the bowl, get those dice out of there, and we're going to roll it up for the finals. And to remind everyone what we're doing, here we go. Dice, celebrities, chance, glory, dice tournament. All right, so Amelia de Moldenberg, the blue shiny dice. Rosalia, the big black dice. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to legally stream. Alexa, play the song Berghain by Rosalia on Spotify.
This is Rosalia from Spotify. Good news. Alexa Plus is...
Stop talking to me. Alexa, you will not advertise on Dice Tournament. Alexa, stop! Alexa, play Berghain by Rosalia on Spotify.
This is Rosalia from Spotify.
This is not the song I wanted, but it's okay. No, it's not. It's not. It's not okay. I'm so frustrated. I'm so frustrated. It's probably not fair to play her music during the finals. It's like if Bad Bunny was the Super Bowl team and he also sang the halftime show. That doesn't work. Alexa, pause. Alexa, pause. All right, so we're not doing that. It's Amelia de Moldenberg and Rosalia. This is the finals of Dice Tournament 4. Ladies and gentlemen, the first roll. Here we go. Woo! When I saw that 5, I was like, Amelia's up against it, but she was not afraid. 5-6. And the thing about Rosalia's big dice is there's no jackass potential with those. She falls, and it's going to stay that number. But Amelia had no problem. 6-5 in the first round. Here we go. Let's go to our next. Roll 2. It is, again, a best of 5 series. 3-6. Amelia will not be denied. She is just a powerhouse. And I am impressed. I'm very impressed. Is she going to do a clean sweep? Is it going to be the first clean sweep in Dice Tournament history? I'm pretty sure the first one went to 5. I think the second one went to 5. DT3, Tom Cruise took it 3-1. Joe Rogan couldn't handle the big pressure. But what I would also say is Joe Rogan also had the big black dice. So the big black dice, maybe there's something to it. All right, here we go. Roll 3. Can Rosalia do the impossible? Is she going to divinize and become spirit? Oh guys, I don't know if you could tell, but we got an issue here. The tube fell out of the, oh boy. Oh, I backed up into this. I kind of bent it. Okay. All right. We'll get this straight. We got drama here, folks. We got some drama in the field. Now, where did the dice go? Blue and black. Okay, here we go. Potentially the final roll of Dice Tournament 4, Rosalia versus Amelia de Moldenberg. Let's get it on. Well, Amelia fell out, but Rosalia puts up a 6, which means Amelia could tie. Oofda. Guys, I am getting... All right, Rosalia put up a 6. Here comes Amelia de Moldenberg. Can she stay alive? She's still alive. But it is 2-1. It is 2-1 in favor of Amelia de Moldenberg. Let's get down for roll 4. Potentially the final roll in Dice Tournament 4. Let's see it. Can Rosalia hang on for one more roll? She does. Woo! Amelia seemed invincible up until this point, but now Rosalia putting the pressure on, and these two women. You know what? I gotta cue this up. Just because it's too good to pass up. And because it's fast to pull up clips, right? This is fast. This is really fast. You guys are entertained. Man, I cannot fill space well. Here we go.
I love it.
I love your interviews, but sometimes I don't know what you're talking about either because I don't understand. Your accent is so like, I don't know. What did she say? You talk like.
That was a really good impression.
That's what I'm saying.
The one that I do know is about chicken.
Chicken teriyaki.
That's the only one when I heard the word chicken, I thought, thank God.
Yes, do
Yeah.
you like it, right?
It would have been better if it was chicken nuggets.
Yeah, I knew that you would say that.
So I love your music.
Thank you so
Yeah, so that's those two. I'm not able to do more than one thing at once. But wasn't it cute to watch those two? It's always so cute. Okay, so here goes, guys. It is the last roll in Dice Tournament 4. It is 2-2. Amelia de Moldenberg versus Rosalia. It all comes down to this. And cue the music. If I, you know. Ooh! There it is. It's a comeback for Rosalia. Amelia, congratulations. You fought so hard. Rosalia, you've taken home your first championship from Dice. Celebrities. Chance. Glory. Dice Tournament.